Alright guys, if you watched my last video about this old tractor, I think you'll see that I came to a standstill. Took the cap off, the rotor was busted in a bunch of pieces. I've got a new cap, rotor, points, condenser, all the stuff to basically redo the magneto. Well, redo it enough where it should run is coming in. It should be in here, I think, Monday or Tuesday. I'll make a follow-up video then. I do notice this thing does have like an external water pump, and I'll bet it's been forever since that's been tended to in any shape, form, or fashion. So before I get it running, I'll probably go ahead and take that apart and at least lube it up, clean it best I can so it don't just disintegrate when I get it running. And since I've had so many people want me to get it running rather than get rid of it, well, I had one person, one comment saying I should get it running. So I probably will. I'm gonna go ahead and try to fix these cracks best I can. I think I can make them not leak again. How long it'll hold, I don't know. It's hard to weld cast iron unless you can bury it in sand and do it the right way. I've had them last forever, and I've had some that didn't last no time and they broke. Anyways, while I'm waiting on parts for that to come in, I've got this little Cushman vanster, I believe it's what it is. It's just a little three-wheeled van. I got this a couple of years ago. A good friend of mine actually runs Rock Hill Roasters. She does all our coffee, gourmet blends. Our favorite is, I think it's an Ethiopian Guju. Really nice and smooth. Anyways, this is going to become an advertisement for her. She's going to do a wrap on it or paint it or something. She wants to get it all street legal. Well, she bought it somewhere a couple years ago. I got it all running and driving, but the starter's never been really right. And even now, sometimes it'll start right up, sometimes it'll just click, click, click and start. And I want to say I've already taken the starter off and tried to get it to a shop. I know it's got the wrong solenoid on it, and I've actually got an external solenoid mounted on it to start it. But it's still, and obviously, I know she wants it to start every time she hits the key. I would too, so I'm going to fix that. And there was something else on I was going to look at. I know the door latch on what you would call the driver's side is not quite right, but really when you drive this thing, you sit in the dead center of it anyway, so it's just as easy to get in one side as the other. But I still need to fix the latch on this side. But it's kind of a neat little rig. It runs and drives. It's got a little I want to say it's a little Suzuki 3-cylinder, liquid cooled. It's got heat. It's got a blower with defrost. You know, obviously it ain't got air conditioning, but it's got turn signals, horn, speedometer. There's your little 3-speed. I mean, it's got a clutch, and you drive it just like you would a manual vehicle. It's a little sketchy. I think I've had it up to about 45 before, and with 3 wheels, you go around a corner and you just feel like you're going to tip over. Of course, it's got little skid bars in case it does, but I still don't think that would stop it from going all the way over. But, and then another little project I was going to work on was put some aluminum wheels on my haul trailer. And obviously the tires are not right. They're off of a truck and they're way too big. I just ordered center caps. I got all 4 of these center caps, but I was going to put those trailer tires on these aluminum wheels and then put the aluminum wheels on the trailer, dress it up a little bit. But the lug nuts, I don't know, I think they're 9/16 studs on there, and those nuts you can't even get a socket on if you put it in the hole. So I know they're going to have a different type of lug nut, but I don't know what kind I'm going to get that'll fit it. I may have to try a couple of different kinds. If I can make it work, fine. If not, I actually have another set of center caps I bought just to put on these wheels to cover up them ugly hubs. But that's neither here nor there. think it's fixing to come a turd loader. It's supposed to be pretty rough here in about another hour and a half. Maybe hail, I don't know. But I'm pretty much done for the day. I wish I had the parts to put on this tractor. I'm really wanting to hear it run. But even if I get the ignition stuff, the carburetor is, I mean, it's toast. The bowl is completely rotted off in it. The throttle shaft has probably a 1/16 of an inch air gap around it. It's so wore out. And there was something, oh yeah, and then of course the choke butterfly is just rotted off of it. So there is no choke unless you just hand choke it, which I don't have a problem doing that either. But really, I'm kind of like the original plan. I just want to see if I can hear it fire up and run, and then that's it. I'm done with it. And then I'll let it move on to somebody that wants to restore it. Because I don't want to get it running and, oh, I overlook something and it hucks a rod out the side of the block or some other thing. I mean, not that I would, but I'd just rather have somebody else that wants to restore it. Let them do it, because I don't want to restore it. I just want to see that it's going to run and maybe even move under its own power. But anyways, that's it for now, guys. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. I'm working on getting more and more videos out. I'm still not really editing them until I learn how to do that more. I still got to come up with another intro video that's kind of nice, and I haven't found anything yet that's worth doing that with. So later, guys.